Hello and welcome to Let's Play Eric the Unready, Part 10. Before I begin, I just want to apologize if my voice is a bit off at all. I have horrible allergies going on right now, and I was debating whether or not to make this at the moment. I really wanted to, because I've put it off long enough, and it's a really fun game for me. So in this part, we are undertaking the quest for the pitchfork. So, cemetery. This is a very spooky cemetery on the eastern edge of the enchanted forest. It is dotted with decrepit gravestones. One particularly large sepulchre is nearby, looking like an oversized square bathtub with a lid on it. On the lid, you see a newspaper. Oh, sweet. I love newspapers. Let's take the news. Let's read the news. Eric discovers miracle diet. I ate 125 bananas in 2 days and lost 50 pounds. Sounds fantastic. Killer earthquake destroys Ulrich's. A very selective earthquake struck Ulrich's House of Torches yesterday. Although no trembles were felt elsewhere in the village, the quake completely leveled Ulrich's establishment. This is the second time in as many months that Ulrich has suffered a catastrophic loss. It just goes to show that the gods can strike with pinpoint accuracy, says one religious leader. Ulrich must have pissed them off big time. I know that feeling. Psychic predicts minstrel will rise from dead. Leading psychic, Phineas the Seer, has predicted that the spirit of the late minstrel Elvis Presley will rise from the dead tonight. Presley is buried in the cemetery at the edge of the enchanted forest. Phineas is selling tickets to the event, to which he has acquired sole promotional rights. He expects a crowd of several thousand fans who will still carry a torch for the late singer. Stunning scientific breakthrough. Scientists have discovered the new properties of the roddenberry bush. Long treasured by villagers of the Rim counties for its dye, the bush may now enter a period of more widespread popularity. It is now known that eating roddenberries heightens one's sense of direction. While this goes a long way towards explaining the lack of signposts in Rimward villages, the discovery is expected to be of most interest to explorers of the Great Sara Lee Desert. Personnel. Peter, I won't be able to make it this year. Something's come up. Say hi to the kids and tinker for me. Love, Wendy. Help wanted. Crime-fighting Knight of Darkness seeks junior partner. Must be able to climb vertical walls, have good working knowledge of sacred aphorisms, and be willing to answer the name Boy Wonder. Resumes only to B. Wayne. I wonder who that could be. For sale, Iron Mask, excellent condition, only one previous owner, confidential sale, no names please. Career opportunity, openings for young boys interested in relieving older people of their burdens, must have quick feet and nimble fingers. Contact Fagan, Lower Wimpole Street. This is like a big cross-section of all the universe's general interest. Hello, sailor, lost in the inner sea, tired of blundering aimlessly from island to island, miss your loved ones? Send away now for our Odyssey map. Shows all known nautical hazards, including sea monsters, clashing rocks, and unsavory islands. Order now, and we'll throw in Songs of the Cirque, a music that's guaranteed to hold your attention every time you hear it. General interest. I buy spare body parts. Fair prices. No questions asked. Come to the back door of the castle on the hill. Ask for Igor. Legal notice. Be it known to all that from this day forward, that I, Ishmael, now wish to be called Frank. Alright, that's our lovely, entertaining news. Alright, so, what do we have in here? I have my dead float, my magical backpack, and some gravestones. This should be entertaining. Let's read gravestones. You glance at one of the nearby stones. The epitaph reads, "Pardon my dust." Alright, and let's examine the sepulchre. It's a blocky, squared-off affair with a heavy stone lid. Let's cause trouble if I open that. You can't seem to get a good enough grip on the lid to open the sepulchre. That's a shame. Alright, let's go west. Enchanted Forest. You are deep in the heart of the enchanted forest. Sinister-looking trees loom all around you, and every time you look away, you could swear you see them changing positions out of the corner of your eye. One tree in particular seems to be regarding you with evil intent. Its gnarled roots look like they're just waiting for an opportunity to trip you up. The way back to the cemetery lies to the east, and the path continues on to the west. Should I continue past, or should I try to satisfy it? Let's see. Let's talk to that tree. Oh! Cease thy chicanery, varlet, and let me pass. Oh, listen to the fancy words! That's a pretty nice trunk you got there. I'd hate to see any termites get on it. You don't scare me. There are no termites on this world. Look, it's Halley's Comet! Sorry, Halley's Comet isn't due for another 42 years. If I were Sir Lancelot, you'd let me by. I knew Sir Lancelot. I worked with Sir Lancelot, and believe me, you're no Sir Lancelot. Stand aside! I come in the name of the king! I don't care who you come in the name of. Keep your love life out of this! I'm through talking. You're gross. It's just a guess. Give float to the tree. The liquid seeps into the ground at the base of the tree. Suddenly, all the roots spring straight up like the hair on the back of a scared cat. They start to quiver, and then they begin to weave around drunkenly. A few of the smaller ones start singing a song about their dear mother that they left behind in Ireland. We get the tree drunk. Apologies for sniffs. I just want to try talking to it again, just to see if, now that the tree's drunk, if he has something better to say. Oh yes, he does! If all your roots are dancing around, why don't you fall over? I don't know, force a habit maybe? It's a very sad song you're singing. What happened to your mother? My father ran off with a southern magnolia and left her in the lodge. It broke her vascular bundle. After that, she just pined away. Don't you get bored standing in one spot for hundreds of years at a time? Now, that's a great question. One of the best questions I've ever heard. Definitely first rate. Congratulations. Congratulations. Ready to go. Oh, tree. Goodbye. I've got a whole ash. Alright. Let's see. Let me see something. Move branches. Okay, west. You squeeze by the weaving roots and head deeper into the forest. Clearing! You have arrived in a clearing at the very center of the forest. An enormous tree grows here, and the wizard's words immediately echo in your mind. The pitchfork of Damocles is entangled in the leaves of the tallest tree in the enchanted forest. Barely able to contain your excitement, you sight up along the tree. High above you, the trunk branches out into roots. Slowly, even for you, comprehension dawns. The tree is growing upside down. Whatever leaves it may have must be hidden underground. At the base of the tree is an unruly pile of branches. Oh, horrible. The way back into the forest lies to the east. And I think this ends our chapter today. Part 10, Eric the Unready. Stay tuned for part 11.